Today, I'm going to go over what I do when I do a practice session. So in this video, I'm going to be commenting while I'm doing it to show you how I do it. Am I an expert? No. Am I an instructor? No. I am a beginner like most people who watch this channel. So you're going to see from a beginner what goes through my mind as I do these things and why. I would have had a second camera today, but it wouldn't stay on the tripod. Really. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, first off, I was stuck in traffic the other day ago. My clutch and my right hand brake was very exhausted after a short period of time. So I need to learn to control my speed without really changing my clutch or my throttle hand. I would control it with the foot for the rear brake. Now, you got to find that happy medium between when the clutch gives power to the rear wheel and when it doesn't. If you're worried about wearing down your clutch, don't worry about it because they're made for this. That's what they're designed to do. Okay? So I'm going to start by putting a little power on the engine, and then I slowly release the clutch until I start feeling movement. You'll see the motorcycle starting to move forward. Now I bring it back in, stays. Now, do it again, bring it back in. I'm going to pull myself back. It's a very, very, very small adjustment. It's a lot smaller than you think it is. And the worst part about it is, my particular motorcycle has a very old clutch system, which isn't, how to put it, not as sudden as many cars. As many bikes. Oops. But the clutch on my bike has a little bit more flexibility, so it's kind of hard to feel that shift. Now, if you're riding a more modern bike, you're going to have an easier time figuring out what that zone is. Mine, I don't have. Okay? So, newer bikes have this a little bit more well in control. Some don't. Mine doesn't. She's old. And as she's an old bike, she's got her own little quirks. So, let's do it again. So I think I've got a pretty good idea of where it is now. So now I'm going to control my speed while holding that and adjusting and controlling with the rear brake. Now, some people's rear brake is more powerful than others. It all depends upon your bike, how hard you push it. She's got an old style cable brake with drum brakes. So there's no hydraulics. So it's not as easy as many. It's actually quite difficult. But I have to push a little harder. That's the only thing. Some, it's very little movement. Others, it's a little bit more. But mine is kind of harder. Okay. Old analog systems. Gotta love it. Okay. So I'm going to come this way with a steady speed from that end, and you're going to get to see what that looks like. Now, I also control my speed by pulling the clutch just a little bit in and out, but mostly the rear brake. Okay, now that I've gotten that going for me, which I had already practiced this before I started filming this video, now I'm going to use that to start to lean into my turns. Now, the whole purpose of this is not only learning how to control speed, but to be able to do U-turns. As you can see, I don't have cones. You don't need cones, okay? It's nice to have them, but I don't have them. And today's kind of a windy day. If you don't have those nice big, tall, heavy cones and you know those little plastic ones, it's probably going to get blown all over the place. Just like my other tripod. It blew down over and over and over again. Now I'm going to just do one big circle, and then I'm going to slowly, here, I'm going to do this, slowly come and start getting smaller and smaller and smaller until I'm about maybe 4 parking spaces, give or take. Let's see how I do. I haven't done that one today, so let's see how I do. Let's get to it. Okay, things are going well. I feel like the clutch and the rear brake are fighting each other just a little bit. I'm a little panicking, so this is pretty stressful. I mean, it's not easy. Whoop. I think I got to 4, I wasn't counting. But, started panicking there, if you haven't noticed, because I started feeling the bike leaning a little too much. Looked like it was about to fall. And what I did was I just added a little more power to the rear wheel to get me out of it. That's the trick. You don't hit the brake when your bike starts falling. You add power. And once you get that in your head, you'll be fine. Okay? Sorry, squirrel. So, I'm going to do that exercise again, go in the opposite direction. What you do on one side, you need to do with the other. But I'm also focusing on counter steering as well. So that means I lean the bike over, but my body is more vertical. Okay? There's a little turn, but that's really what I'm doing. You also kind of scoot yourself up on your seat. You kind of lean a little bit more over the tank. Distributes the weight a little better. So, let's see how I do now, going the opposite direction. Okay, so right there I was actually trying to push myself a little bit more to get tighter, and I am slowly getting tighter. I'm now at 3 parking spaces wide. Okay. Okay. I think I got too much clutch out. There we go. Oh! I felt that one. I almost went down. I felt that. Okay. You heard that grinding in my brakes. If you're a mechanic and you're watching this, can you tell me what's going on? It's probably just brake pads are probably needing to be replaced, which I can show you a video of that when I do it. Okay, so I started getting to 3. That's great. I started out today at about 5 parking spaces. I'm down to 3. This is great. You're going to get scared. It's uncomfortable. People do not like doing this. Now, I'm going to end this video showing you clips of my practice session before I started filming, so you can kind of see what I was doing. You can kind of see where I got started and what you're seeing now. So, catch you in the next ride. Ride safe, guys.